So right now in ungeared PvP, there's a rule that Super Awakening just doesn't work. You should see my CC is at 192k with CC food, which is pretty low for, you know, Champ 1 standards. And a lot of characters in this game got completely shafted by Super Awakening, including this guy, Ludo Xiao. I remember vividly how shafted he was by Super Awakening because he wants to have the most CC possible, right? And one of the reasons why he doesn't have that much CC is because his Super Awakening was super shafted. A lot of characters, especially old characters, got incredibly shafted by Super Awakening. And I think right now in this no Super Awakening week, they might be better off. Because right now, if I bring Ludo Xiao in Champ 1, I'm Champ 3 right now, but in Champ 1, he a lot of times does not out-CC enemy Lizzes in the ends. Even Ascanors. Right? In geared with that crit. Ludo Xiao wants to alt CC, but he can't because he got shafted. So, you know, although I'm not the biggest fan of this rule, I think it doesn't really change much. For some of the characters, it's pretty nice because, listen, Nº1 like made a conscious decision to shaft specific characters. For whatever reason, I recall vividly as well, Ban. Okay, Purgatory Ban got a massively shafted Super Awakening 6. I think I was checking for Tarmiel link. Can you believe that? I think he got like 4,000 HP, while a lot of characters get 12,000. I might be wrong on the actual number. It might be like 6 or 8,000, but I just recall being very low HP in comparison to other characters, which is also what Ludo Xiao got. He got very low stats, very low like basic stats. So his CC did not increase that much, and because of that, he became off meta. Like Ludo Xiao became off meta until his relic, strictly because he got shafted on Super Awakening. So again, they made that decision. They consciously shafted characters so that I guess they become worse than the newer characters. I don't know, man, but, you know. So maybe this week I can try some. I can't really think that many characters that got shafted. If some of you guys can remember a few, that would be great, because in my memory, I only remember the ones that I like. So Ludo Xiao, like, I'm always going to remember Ludo Xiao being shafted, right? Because obviously I like Ludo Xiao. I think Merlin didn't get a great Super Awakening either. Again, I just don't recall that much because I didn't really like Merlin back in the day. But again, Ban I also recall because the HP was so low. I didn't really like Ban that much back in the day because, I mean, who did? He was in every match, right? But I recalled because it was so low. It was like impossibly low. It was the lowest HP of any character ever. But you know what's very low on calories? Actually has 0, so I guess as low as possible. Gamers. Christmas sale is still going on. I think that the $35 one is over. Sorry, it's been a few days, but the rest is still available. If you care, if you're interested, check my link and buy some, because a lot of you are also caffeine fiends like I am. You're gamers, you know? It'd be like that. It'd be like that. These days, I've been doing something that's very... I don't know if I should, but I'm so lazy to, you know, grab ice from my ice machine. I bought an ice machine just to make gamer subs. Get water, and like get a clean shaker from the kitchen. That I just be fingering my my container thing. What's it called? Names are hard. Words are hard. My brain not working. I didn't just wake up, but it feels like I just woke up. I just be putting my finger in and then just sucking the powder from my finger. I don't know if I should, because there's like very low concentrated like liquid in that. And I think you should concentrate a lot of liquid on the drink. But it tastes good. And it's caffeine. So I don't know if I should continue doing that. It's probably not very good. I don't do that much though. It's just like a little bit. This is not a recommendation, by the way. This is don't do that. I was really hoping that would kill Naofumi, but Naofumi too strong. I am defense lower than Naofumi, so he's not going to do any damage to me. Like, it sucks when you're using Naofumi and you face Ludociel because it's like you don't even have a chance. Yeah. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Using Naofumi right now is very sad because there's so many Ludociels. Like, there's not that many Ludociels that, to be fair, on the meta until now. Or there weren't, sorry. English hard again. It feels like I just woke up. English hard. There weren't that many Ludociels in the meta until like right now with Ascanor, right? Because Ascanor brought in the desire to hit super hard that people have, you know? Oh, please kill. Oh, that's beautiful. You're another Ludociel connoisseur. But a lot of characters like Naofumi and stuff are much worse this week in PvP. Mostly the newer characters are all going to be worse this week because newer characters have much better super awakenings than the older characters. And you know why? It's because they want the newer characters to be better. I wouldn't even be surprised if that's the only reason why super awakening even exists. It's just so they could balance the newer characters to be stronger than the older characters. I mean, they would be anyways, because their passives are much better. Like, newer characters not only have better stats, like, initial stats. And obviously Super Awakening adds on to that. But not only do they have better initial stats, the passives are so much longer, right? Like, Ludociel is a relatively old character. And his passive is just simply, you know, whoever has lower CC than him, he lowers defense related stats by 40%. Very straightforward. And then you go to Ascanor. And this is not a straightforward passive. You have to go down. And then there's also this, which might as well also count for the passive, right? Yeah, units these days would still be better, even if they didn't make the decision to make Super Awakening on old characters worse. For sure. Thinking about it, right? If they didn't shaft Bond's Super Awakening, would he still be good? Like, he can still run Bond. Right? So, knowing that, let's say they didn't shaft his Super Awakening, would he actually just, like, still be, like, meta? I don't know, because, especially for ungeared, where Super Awakening I feel like is even more important, because you can't add on to your stats as much. If Bond had gotten, like, 14,000 HP, instead of, like, the 4,000 or 6,000 he got, in combination with the increases from Arthur, Twigo, and potentially another HP increased character, right? I think he would be hitting like harder enough that he could be still relevant as a team runner, right? Because if you're gonna run mono red, which not as many people are running anyways, but if you were to be running mono red, you would be using like Reinhardt. Right? You wouldn't be using Bond as your main DPS. Bond might be with Reinhardt as an HP buffer and DPS complement, but he's not the main DPS, if that makes any sense. Yeah, a lot of characters, like, if they didn't... It's just, the only explanation I have for them doing that is just, you know, they're like, okay, this character had its fun. Time for us to sell different characters, okay? You had your fun with Ludociel or whatever. We're gonna make a relic for him in the future, don't worry. But right now, he's gonna be useless because he's gonna be out-CC'd by every new character. To be fair, that's currently what's happening, right? Right now, Ludociel gets out-CC'd by every new character. So that's what I'm saying, like, and I think it is because his Super Awakening is so bad. I wish I could actually see how much CC he has. Oh, I guess I could. I can if I go to the screen thingy and I change everyone. I think I will, actually. Can I kill him here? Can I get one Ascanor card? Holy shit. Oh my god. Bun solo? The coveted Bun solo? Oh my god, no Ascanor card. See, Bun? But because the change, of course. Because the rule. It's not because my luck, my card RNG is sucked. It's because the rule, of course. Merlin. What the hell? Merlin. Any other time, you can give me level 3 for your single target. Any other time. But now. Doesn't matter, she's gonna kill. Or not? Wait. God, it's fine. Alright, so this is Ascanor, 48.5. How I am right here with Tarmiel link, because Merlin had the Sauriel link. I'll keep the CC food, it doesn't matter. Like, it's gonna look the same. And this is Ludociel, 49. He legitimately has more CC than Ascanor, because he has a Holy Relic that gives him stats. Obviously, he's gonna have more CC, and if not for Super Awakening having completely shafted him, he would still be able to out-CC the new characters. That's what he's meant to do, right? So that's what I'm saying. That, you know, he in particular was shafted. So, yeah, that's it, I guess.